is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
Anyhow, welcome back to the Ted Nugent Real American Voice Spirit Campfire, where soul music and grooves and grind and rhythm and blues is king. And I'm tuning up this very special guitar. Boy, every day in my... Happy Thanksgiving. Every day in my life, I thank God for. Now, I gotta tell you, I'm tuning up this very special guitar. Look at that guitar, is that cool? That's a Fred Bear autographed guitar, raising money for a nonprofit 501c3 children's charity, the Ted Nugent Camp for Kids. If you want one of these guitars and raise money for children to teach them how to be clean and sober and be the best that they can be, put their heart and soul into being in the asset column for their family, their community, the world, and their great country, if you really believe in the great, great Ted Nugent Camp for Kids, nonprofit, strictly volunteer charity for 36 years. Thank you, Paul Malone. Thank you, Kevin Mark. Thank you, Carol Ash. Thank you, everybody out there. Thank you, Ward Parker. Thank you, everybody at the Iowa Bow Hunters and the Nebraska Bow Hunters and the Colorado Bow Hunters. Thank you, Fred Bear, for inspiring me. But this guitar is available if you email toby@tednugent.com. Toby@tednugent.com. And the reason I celebrate my guitar every day, because I really love music. And by the way, thank you for giving me this unbelievable 66-year music career. What the... Have you had fun with my music? Have you not had fun with my music? Anyhow, this guitar, I'm taking to St. John's Elementary School as soon as I get off of here. Today is only Tuesday. What is it, 26 or whatever it is? Today is Tuesday, and we're taping this from my man cave cuckoo's nest in the arsenal of democracy, the venison backstrap gut pile epicenter of life, liberty, and the pursuit of the mystical flight of the arrow happiness. Did you get that? Anyhow, my grandson Felix, I love my grandchildren. Barack. Oh my goodness. Barack. Anyhow, I'm gonna have to tune this up because I'm going to St. John's Middle School, where in 1967, Charlie McCain booked the Amboy Dukes at the St. John's Middle School in Jackson, Michigan. How many years ago is that? Somebody put up a computer. Brrr, like 55 years or some damn thing. I don't know what it is, but a long time ago. I was just a snot-nosed, hyper-energetic teenager. Now I'm a snot-nosed, hyper-energetic old man. But I'm taking my guitar to Felix's school, and I'm going to teach them about the importance of being clean and sober, doing your chores, being the best that you can be, and always being in the asset column and taking care of business. And I will play I Just Want to Go Hunting. I was always different. Nobody understood. I didn't play follow the leader, 'cause I was always in the woods. You see, they hadn't invented peer pressure yet. Seems I stood alone. But my daddy had a vision. Love, family, and a home. But don't you see, punks used to laugh at me. They said, how can you rock and not get high? I just stood my ground, and I watched those goofballs fall and die, 'cause I just want to go hunting. It makes me feel so good. I just want to go hunting. Try to find me in the woods. Anyhow, I'm going to Felix's school, and I'm going to tell them that at 76 years of age, being clean and sober, I'm really happy. Definitive, ultimate, genuine, soulful, deep, inspiring happiness. is only achievable, in my humble opinion, and the evidence supports my observations, clean and sober. And you don't grab anything from the store shelf that is unpronounceable. So, I'm humbled and honored that I have an impact on children. Mothers and fathers, families bring their children to the Ted Nugent Camp for Kids every year for 36 years. 36 years. Because the volunteers, they put their heart and soul into being loving, guiding, nurturing, disciplining, and inspiring in conservation, work ethic, thinking, defying the lie of peer pressure. Thank you, Bruce Cull. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, National Field Archery Association. Thank you, the volunteers, and thank you for donating. I think you can get that at tednugent.com. But if you buy this guitar, it's autographed. It'll bring you sensational, dangerous, sensually stimulating mojo. Go to Toby at tednugent.com. Toby at tednugent.com. So I'm going to the St. John's Middle School with my trusty Fred Berry guitar. I went and sent my Taylor guitar. We kept scrambling like a maniac. Jim Knapp and I, Toby, you're looking all over for my. I even called Todd. Thank you, Todd, for working on my guitar. You did a great job, by the way. And Rick Shaw, my luthier, and Tim Miller, and Paul. I got such great guitar masters out there. But anyhow, we're going, where's my custom Taylor that wonderful man made for me? We couldn't find it. I realized I sent it to Texas with Ralph. So thank you, Ralph, for taking my guitar and my amps and some of my Whitetail Products Gone Wild deer feed to Texas. So we're going to get Keith Mark coming on the next segment. I got 4 minutes left in this segment. And I just can't emphasize enough, even though I'm really good at overemphasizing things. That Nugent's a radical versus what? Country music? Anyhow, so I'm giving thanks today. How about starting with thank you, God. Thank you, God, for the Founding Fathers' middle finger jihad against the kings and the emperors and the Führers and the tyrants and the dictators of the world, where finally we wrote down whatever the king wouldn't allow us to do, we wrote them down. We said, from now on, we're doing these things. Because if the kings and the tyrants and the dictators and the Führers and the emperors don't allow it, it must be the right thing. Just like there was a law. So I pulled up, what I've done it 20, 30 times? People standing on the highway with a deer hit by a car with the legs broken. The deer's flopping around making noise. The deer's flopping around suffering. The people are going, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, can we save him? And I pull up and I go, people, get back. The traffic's stopping. The deer's flopping around. One time there were 3 of them, 3 deer flopping around on the highway. And the people are standing around going, what do we do? Jeez. So a rugged individual by the name of Whackmaster Nugent, I showed up. I said, get back. Everybody get back. I had flares in my car. I turned on my emergency flashers in my Bronco. I set out a flare so people would just I would get their attention. Get back. I pulled out my Glock 10 millimeter with Remington ammo. I said, get back. Boom! Shot the one doe, done. The other deer's flopping. Boom! Shot that second doe right in the noggin. Boom! Instant death. Third doe flopping around. Pang! Get back! Mister, come here. A couple of young men pull the deer off the side of the highway. And the lady goes, oh, can't we save them? I go, no! But if you'd like a backstrap, I pulled out my Steel Force knife. I said, we can save the backstrap. And I carved out the backstrap and gave a couple backstraps away, and I took one for myself. And that was illegal. doing the perfect, irrefutable, unambiguous, obvious right thing, the correct thing, the moral thing, the sensible, the reasoning thing, the conscientious thing was against the law. Well, you gotta call the authorities and wait. You don't wait. Don't ever wait. I don't wait. In fact, my rabbers, Ryan will tell you, man, they'll say, I go, are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Well, don't you have to get ready? I've been getting ready for 76 years. Well, don't you need to prepare? Every day is a preparation. So thank you for celebrating truth, logic, and common sense, good over evil, and the right thing versus the law. Well, it's the law, Ted. I don't know. Would you arrest Rosa Parks? Would you put the Jews on the train? Those were the laws. They're bad laws. I'm not going to let the deer suffer on the side of the highway, endangering people and being tortured. I did the right thing, and it was illegal. Luckily, when the cops showed up, I went, think, man, think. I'm not waiting around. Well, let's let them suffer till the law shut the front door. So thank you for celebrating good sense, truth, logic, and common sense. I stink of truth, logic, and common sense. And Whoopi Goldberg's not going to have me on The View because truth, logic, and common sense is kryptonite to the left, the communists, the Marxists, the Democrats, the deep state, Mitch McConnell. Thank you for celebrating truth, logic, and common sense with the old guitar player on Real America's Voice. I'll be back with Keith Mark that I give thanks for every day.